the MX-5 EV. There is a much heightened anticipation for a new Mazda MX-5, isn't it, guys? That's whether it comes as a pure EV or tag along the internal combustion edges with hybridization. Well, an uncovered patent by Auto Express has provided us enough to work with that I strongly believe will satisfy you in the absence of information. So let's go through this together. First, let me welcome you to the channel. Right, so the next generation Mazda MX-5 Roadster is set to be offered as a pure EV. So what you are looking at are not official renditions from Mazda. Now, the patent filings, I will just put them here, was done in April in United States. Batteries are located in the transmission tunnel section in what is clearly an MX-5 sized vehicle, guys. This is at odds with a conventional skateboard architecture seen in most pure electric vehicles, right? Which would make this a difficult one to pull in terms of low slant driving position associated with Mazda's Roadsters. But then this battery packed in a transmission channel is not anything new that we haven't seen before. The Lamborghini Revuelto has that. We are also expecting the new Porsche Cayman EV with a similar battery stack-up system. The idea of needing a transmission tunnel based on the patent in the first place strongly suggests that the technology is based on a shared architecture between an internal combustion car with a traditional gearbox mounting and a pure EV, although this isn't mentioned in the patent. That could be deduced. Mazda states in the filing that since the battery is installed in a tunnel portion, the gravity center of the vehicle can be close to the center of the vehicle, thereby reducing the yaw moment of inertia more. The information on the battery chemistry is scanty, although Mazda does state it could either be a conventional lithium-ion battery or solid-state ion battery. We know that Mazda is developing a solid-state battery in this case. On the battery, going back again to the patent, there is no word on the battery size that we'll find in this MX-5 EV just yet, although given the focus of driving dynamics and keeping weight low, capacity will surely be kept on the minimal side. Now, the MX-5 has never really chased straight line performance. We know this for all of its years of existence. And so judging from the early patents we've seen, it seems like this strategy will be employed for the electric Model 2, guys. Instead of going with a dual motor all-wheel drive setup, there's only a single motor here, and this will be positioned just behind the seats in the middle of the car, powering the rear wheels, just as the MX-5s have always been. Looking at the patent again, according to Mazda, the motor can be placed behind either of the seats, which we would assume that is to accommodate a left and hand drive markets. Because the filing was made in the US patent office, it will suggest that the technology is destined for the American market at the very least in this case. Now, in the filing, Mazda also notes the importance of weight reduction with not only the battery but with the electric motor too, and since the motor is the heavy object, it greatly affects the yaw moment of inertia that it becomes necessary to properly decide an installation position of the motor. How much power this electric motor will do, the firm does have a number of choices to choose from. There is the upcoming rear-wheel drive 6E electric saloon with a choice of 241 brake horsepower and 254 brake horsepower, both with 320 Newton meters of torque. It can be any of these. Again, another point worth noting in the patent is that Mazda mentions the patent filing is based on a car with a roof, which may be a fixed type, a detachable type, or a foldable type, suggesting that the MX-5 convertible form will remain, possibly alongside a folding hard top version like the current MX-5 RF that we know. The fixed type hints at a coupe version of the MX-5, something that Mazda did play around with during the development of the second generation MB's MX-5, guys. Another key element worth noting per the patent is the battery and motor placement in the MX-5 EV, and this seems to be adding additional practicality. And by positioning the motor behind the seats, guys, there's going to be a front boot and a rear boot, possibly giving the electrified MX-5 more loading space than the current petrol model, which does a maximum of about 130 liters, guys. Okay, so on design, the rendition we have here is by no means official. It's based on exclusive images coming from Auto Express. Auto Express's rendition is also based on the skeletal framework of the patents that they saw. So as for design, the patent drawings merely showcase the technological footprint and nothing more. That's it. We've seen something from the Iconic SP concepts that hints at how Mazda wants to carry these vehicles. Putting all of that together, we could do this rendition just to carry out the sense of what it's expected from here. And in terms of competition, throughout the lifespan of this car, it has encountered a few rivals like the Fiat Barchetta, the BMW Z3, the Honda Del Sol, and arguably the closest would have been the Toyota MR2, which is staging a very significant comeback. That would leave the Mazda EV in a field of its own, but Porsche is bringing the electric Buster back, the MG Cyberstar that sits in the niche electric roadster segment already. Those will be the competition. But then there's also another significant establishment. The patent filing here is titled simply Electric Automobile. Doesn't confirm the MX-5 will be electric only. Mazda has been on the journey for multi-solution strategy earlier this year with the aim to provide customers with the right powertrain sources, whether that's internal combustion engines, hybrids, or battery EVs. As such, the replacement for the current ND generation will arrive later this decade as the NE model with a new internal combustion Sky Active Z engine. Okay, so guys, this is what we so far know about the electrified Mazda MX-5. We will continue to update you the very moment we have any new info. Keep your dial right here, and until meet same time again, bye bye.